what if what if reincarnating as a black person is you going to hell? What if reincarnating as a white person is you going to heaven? Like, what if? Cause I can't think of nothing else that make more sense than that. You know, we all think about heaven being in the sky, hell being, you know, somewhere down below the ground and all that shit. You know, that's the way we think. That's the way we imagine it to be. But what if heaven and hell, what if heaven or hell was like based around who or what you reincarnate as? I mean, you could reincarnate as a fucking cow that's gonna get slaughtered the first fucking couple of weeks on Earth. A fucking chicken that's definitely gonna get fucking, that's definitely gonna end up on somebody's plate. You know what I mean? The first couple of weeks that you fucking on Earth or alive. But I don't know. I was at the park with my kids earlier and I was just thinking like, damn, what if coming here as a white person is like is heaven? You know what I mean? What if, coming here as a black person is hell? And that's some logic that I can believe, I can buy into. Cause why else is it like the way it is? Why else are we able to be racist? Why else are we able to treat people a certain kind of way because of the way they look? Why does it exist? Why has it exists? Why has it exist for so long? Why can't nobody do nothing about it? No matter how much we see it, how much we understand it, how much we want to change it, we never do. We never will. Even black people knowing the unfairness, knowing just knowing what they know, we will never do nothing. We'll never do nothing to overcome this thing. This thing that we experience with our existence. We'll never. It's like we're so hopeful. Some of us pray and ask God and all of that kind of stuff for better days and better treatment, based off of how we look and you know what I mean, what we look like. It's like it's like someone being stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like being black is like, it's hell. We make it like cool, or we make the best of it. But in all reality, like, look at white people and then look at black people. Like, and of course, not all white people have resources and success and whatever. But even like the lowest class of white people, they still are like treated better than like black people. Like the highest class of a black person can be treated like a black person with the most accomplishments can very well be treated like they come after the fucking most trashiest white person based upon like what they look like, the color of their skin. Like a piece of shit white person will get a fair shake in any like really at anything in his life before a accomplished black person, a well-off black person, a black person that's successful, that's accomplished, that's all of that. But just how black people are treated in this country, and for the life of our race, for us as black people, we won't do nothing about it. There's nothing that we can or will do about it. We've been mistreated for so long, and it's still nothing has been done. Nothing will change as long as black people exist, bro. In this world, in this time, like nothing will change when it comes to like being black and like how you're treated, while being black. So I don't know, I was just thinking this shit. I was just like, damn, what if coming back as a black person, being reincarnated as a black person, as much as we want to believe that being black is the shit and loving being black and all of the shit that we tell ourselves, we have to realize that it feel like it's a bad thing to be black. Like it feel like torture. It feel like it's not right. And I'm not speaking from a place of being brainwashed into feeling like I shouldn't be proud to be who I am as a human being. I'm not speaking from that place. I'm not coming from that place. That's not what that is. It's just like if you step outside of race and you're just operating as a human being, you blatantly get to see the difference in how you're treated, what each race goes through, what this one race goes through, like all of the things that black people go through and continue to go through, and it is going to continue to go through. If you have any optimism, if you have an open mind to step outside of your pride or whatever, your ego, you will see like, damn. Because I've even asked that question, like, what the fuck did black people do to have to go through all of this suffering, all of this injustice, all of this disrespect? You know what I mean? No equality. As much as people might, black people get opportunities and they got the same opportunity. No, the fuck they don't. No, the fuck they don't. Black people are hated. They are humiliated. They are embarrassed. They are a joke. They are tormented. They are traumatized. Like, the list is endless. You know what I mean? I think it's a pride thing. I think it's like, when you get your ass kicked enough, or how, you always like getting fucked up or beat up, you learn how to like take an ass whoop. You learn how to like champion yourself through getting your ass whooped. You learn how to like cheer for yourself throughout your losses and throughout your, your humiliation, You see it on movies and TV shows, like, oh yeah, like, it's like, that's all you got. Like, I'm standing strong. Like, I'm strong. Like, nothing you can do. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. But like, bro, aside from all of that, all of the encouragement and all of the, trying to stay strong shit, like, really look at this shit. Like, why else would this shit be still relevant? Why else Why else do we know the answers to the test and we still can't pass? How do you know the answers to the test but you still keep failing the test? How the fuck is that possible? How is it an open book test and you can't pass it? How is the answers highlighted, bro? Like, and you still can't figure it out. Like, how do we know that the way we're being treated, the way things are is wrong, and we still do nothing about it? How do we stay oppressed? How do we wake up every day and sign and subscribe? How do we sign up and subscribe to the same bullshit every day? Why? Ask yourself this. Why won't black people ever get it right, bro? Why do we take the shit we take and make excuses for things, knowing the things that we can do to overcome the shit that's in front of us, the obstacles, the hurdles, like the bumps in the road, but we can't figure it out? Why is it that another race can treat us a certain way? Why is it that we don't deserve opportunity? We don't deserve equality. We don't deserve the same opportunities that every other human walking this earth has or deserves? Why is black people hated so much out of all fucking race? Think about it, bro. And then ask yourself, like, damn, open your mind up, like, damn, outside of like believing in Santa Claus and like believing that heaven's in the sky and hell's under the ground and it's this guy with red horns, like, outside of all of that, bro, the shit that they sold you and you bought, I know you may feel like you want to believe it because you bought it. You want to believe the things that they tell you is true, like, you know, all of the religious shit and all of the bullshit. But think outside the box a little bit that they placed you in. Think outside of that box. What if heaven and hell is based off something simple as that? Who you come back as and what your life experience will be. Will it be hell? Will it be heaven? Will it be a heaven-like experience? Will it be a hell-like experience? Is being black hell-like? Is being white heaven-like? Maybe it's none of that shit where you're going to burn for eternity. Maybe it's none of that shit where you're going to go into heaven and meet Tupac and meet Nipsey Hussle and Biggie Smalls and all of your fucking, you know, your favorite people that died. Maybe it's karmic on who you come back as. If you did a lot of bad shit in your past life, you come back as a black person. And you go through hell on earth. You go through adversity and like, because think about how much is against black people, bro. It's like a non-stop fucking obstacle course. It's like a non-stop, like, it's like non-stop adversity, bro. You have everything. Like, why would the creator allow, like, why would this be life? Why would it be one-sided like that? Why would it be so, like, it's one-sided? It's lopsided. Why would it be like that? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't the creator sprinkle somebody in there or something in there to dead all of this shit? The way people are mistreated because of the color of their skin or their status. Why is this a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like how has this been existent for so long? I think it's supposed to be like that. And even deeper than that, even further than that, even more than that, I think it's like, maybe it's karmic, bro. Maybe this is your heaven or hell. White people have it so made, bro. They have so many resources. They have so many different opportunities to be successful, to live a nice life, bro. I take my kids to white parks, bro. Like, I don't go to the park in the neighborhood I live in right now. I would never do that. I would never put my kids in that type of situation. I want the best for my kids. But even watching them, it's almost like they know like it belongs to them. Like they own it. You know what I'm saying? Like they own that. They own their life. Like they own it. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, it's almost like they have this unspoken thing like about them, like we're supposed to be here. Like we, you know what I mean? This is our shit. And it's, whereas black people is like, we don't have that. You know what I mean? We don't even know what that feels like. We don't even know what that looks like. Whereas like white people is like, they own it. They wear it. It's so much of it. It's regular. It's so normal. You know what I'm saying? Whereas black people is like, you see the struggle on them. You see the suffering. You see the pain. You see the have not. And why is it so many? Like, why is it, you know what I mean? Like, it's lopsided, bro. It's like, how the fuck can majority of a race just struggle and never have a shot, never have a fucking fighting chance? You know what I mean? Like, so it just had me thinking, like, bro, like, black people, like, just the existence of being a black person, this whole experience, like, it's, I don't know. It just seemed like, yo, maybe that's hell. Being white, maybe that's heaven. And don't get it fucked up. This not coming from a place of like, I want to be a white person. You know what I mean? I'm me. I'm happy with who I'm becoming and developing into as a human. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I want to be who the fuck the creator, who I am. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. But just like from observation, just observing the way this shit is, and just on a deeper level, maybe that's what this shit is. Cause don't nobody suffer like black people, bro. You born into suffering, bro. You have no shot, and you may never have a shot. It's like fucking 0.0000001 that you fucking make something of yourself, or that you beat the odds, like as a black person. It's like, why the fuck is it like that? And I don't think that it's ever going to not be this way until, of course, like AI and robots and shit take over. But I don't know. It's just some shit that was on my mind earlier. Like, man, I think it's deeper than what we think it is. I think it's deeper than just the black and white shit. You did some shit in your past life to go to hell, nigga. So you came back as a black person. Might have did good enough your past life, whatever you was, whoever you was, and came back as a white person, or you came back as a white person again. I don't know. But on planet Earth, it just seemed like being white, bro, is like, it's like the best shit ever. Even if you ain't got shit, you still over top. You got seniority. You got leverage over the most successful the most successfulest black person, the most successfulest black person in the world, the most accomplished black person in the world, the most redneckish fucking white person, the slummiest white person, is his start is at the top of the most decorated, most well accomplished black person. He still has that. $0 in the account, whatever. You know what I mean? He's still in America. He's still like, so it just make you think like, yeah, this shit might be a little deeper than what we know it to be, what we think it to be. What you think? What y'all think? Is reincarnating as a black person, you going to hell? Reincarnating as a white person, you going to heaven?